back to my channel. Today's video is actually, it started off one way and then it took like a left-hand turn because you know that's what your girl is queen of, Rhonda Rambles. Ha! Do what I want. Anyways, I created this simple logo right here with the Unisex 1 palette by CColor Cosmetics. And this palette is $11.50. And if you guys are interested to listen to me ramble, then let's go ahead and get into the video. Into creating a look with the Unisex 1 palette. We are not going to judge the eyebrows, guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's nothing but brows. So I have been going back through, I keep telling you guys this pretty much in every other video that I apply makeup in, but I keep going through my items and trying out new products. I'm not purchasing new products. I'm trying out things that I have and kind of pushed to the back kind of dealio. And 1 month we got the iconic London, this is the Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion Doohickey. This was like super crazy popular. I think it was like last year it came out. And then you open this up and then it's got 2 shades, which obviously it's in, sorry to my earbud users, that was stupid loud. But it's in medium. It's obviously too dark for me. I mean, if you look at my roots, I guess it matches. You guys, it makes me 10 times the kind of nervous, but I want to get outside of my comfort zone. That is my goal. Getting outside of my comfort zone with colors, which by the way, I'm going to go crazy boring today with the shades that I choose. Like, I am 99% sure, yeah, it's going to be crazy simple, only because later today I have to go to the doctor's with my mom. She wants me to go with her to a doctor's appointment, which little nervous about. My mom is diabetic and she's having some health issues, so prayers definitely appreciated. So yeah, we're not going to do crazy, especially when we're dealing with like Oscar the Grouch brows here. Okay, so like I said, I'm going outside of my comfort zone, more so trying with the brows, because you know right now let me just zoom you guys in. We're gonna get into this. It's a mess, friends. By the way, it's Monday that I'm filming this, so it may not still have the dealio going on, but if you use EBATES, you get like 5% cash back. I'm not sponsored or affiliated. I'm looking up the price of this palette for you guys. But they have 5% cash back, and GNC has like buy one, get one. You can get 2 cases of Bang for $35, and you know your girl's obsessed with the Bang. Okay, so I checked it. It's $11.50. Some of y'all have said you have found these palettes by CColor Cosmetics at Burlington. I have not, but I also try not to leave my house. But I'm getting ready to, my youngest and I are getting ready to run to Costco and do like that whole back to school, get what we need for lunches and breakfast and all that good stuff. But this palette is $11.50. It looks like this, and this one, this is the Unisex 1 palette, and this is the dupe for the Laura Lee Cat's Pajamas. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. Low-key kind of hoping that if I put a little bit of this like crazy beigey shade on top, maybe I should just do a powder. They're just so dark, and I'm trying. You guys know I don't have much of an outer portion of the brows. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable with these brows. But because I have hypothyroid problems, or whatever you call it, hypothyroid, I don't have the outer part of my brows. So, and on top of it, I am and I have anxiety. Like, I'm like, can't talk. So I do rub my eyebrows. It's just literally something that I've dealt with since I think like 4th or 5th grade. People have said like, you do keto, doesn't that help? It has helped tremendously. But there's just, I mean, I think I'm 41 years old, guys. So I've literally been doing this since I was like 9 years old. I think it's also a habit, you know, when I'm tired, when I'm stressed, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't have a symmetrical face, so I'm just all over the place. I think what I'll do is I'll just use my Milani. This is a darker, it's number 5. This is what I have on my face, and I'm hoping, I saw Kinky Sweat do this, where she kind of like sets her brows, but in my head, I'm like hoping to lighten them a little bit. But I saw Babs Beauty stuff I think she uses this iconic one. Obviously, I believe she uses a lighter one, but your girl wasn't going out to buy it. I'm using what I have. Let's start with this. So, you know, not everybody does that whole Mercury retrograde thing or whatever, believes in the whole zodiac thing. And that's fine, you know, believe what you want, each their own. You know, this is a judgment-free zone, friends. We don't judge. We just come here, we chat, we have fun, we hoard makeup, and then we play in makeup, you know, whatever. So anyways, they say when Mercury retrograde is going on, you are not supposed to change or do anything. Don't change your job, don't change your hair, don't cut your hair. Just wait till it's over. And obviously you guys know that I lost my job back in June, which has honestly, it was stressful. I worked in the corporate world. It was a very stressful job. I'm gonna go in next with this one. And long story short, like I said, it's been a blessing in disguise that I no longer have my job there, because not only am I getting to make content for you guys, but you guys have even noticed a change in my personality, that I feel like I'm more me, you know? Like, I definitely feel like since losing my job, it's put more things into perspective for me, you know? And like I told my husband, it's almost been like a humbling experience. As crazy as that may sound. My spending was pretty ridiculous, let's be real. I mean, I love very, very affordable things, but I also love luxurious things. And I love my Natasha Denona. I love Pat McGrath. I love those things. And I'm not gonna deny it, you know, my Charlotte Tilbury. And this whole experience, like I said, has been pretty humbling in the fact that it made me realize that I did spend willy-nilly and I didn't think twice about it. And even though I did try and be better and more matter of fact of paying attention to what I brought into my collection, I would just buy, you know, and justify it later kind of thing. So I don't necessarily think that, I don't know how to word it, but I mean, other than it's just been very humbling and definitely caused me to be much wiser, you know? Like, I'm still going to add makeup to my collection, obviously, and I've been working on the fact of paying attention to what I'm bringing in to my collection, because I don't need every new palette. Like, let's be honest, we don't need every new palette that's out there. We don't need every new foundation that's out there. It's just, it's fun. And if you're someone like me, this is another thing that I realized. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade, guys. Another thing I realized is, like my eating, I'm very much an emotional eater. And so keto has really made me not come to grips with it, but I've been able to control things more. And it's been really, really nice. But I also realized that because I was so unhappy with my job and the way I was treated at my job, I used other things. Like, I got my eating under control, but then I started spending frivolously. How do you say that? Willy-nilly. We're just gonna say willy-nilly. Because I was compensating. I was unhappy at my job. So to make up for how I felt, I would buy new things. New makeup. You know, kind of deal. Or a purse. Or shoes. Or clothes. And I would justify it. Like, I can pay my bills. I paid the bills. I got the kids everything that they needed. You know, whatever it is. Like, this week has stunk, but I gained a new account, or whatever it was. You know, I found a reason to make that purchase on whatever it was. And it was a self-soothing type of reason, because after you bought it, you felt, it felt good right that second, but then afterwards it was like, it's Monday, back to the grind, and I was unhappy again because, I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was a bad situation. That's all I can say about it, you know? And being able to sit here and make content for you guys and do what I absolutely love has got me telling my kids, like, find your passion. Find what you enjoy. Y'all are young. Like, y'all are young. Like, take your time to truly figure out what you love, you know? I knew I loved making YouTube videos and content for you guys. I knew I loved that. And I wanted, and I had the goal in mind that, and I prayed that one day I could do this for a living. You know how they say come up with a 5-year plan? My 5-year plan was to hopefully by 5 years into creating content, I would be able to provide for my family the way I was at my corporate job. And obviously, I didn't make it 2 years, and I was put into the position of, you know, I needed an income. And fortunately, I did already have this channel in place. I'm working on my second channel, and you know, it's scary. It's scary because, you know, what you're used to income wise is now gone, and you're like, not going to say that on camera, but you guys, obviously, if you guys have been with me a bit, you saw the video, you saw the emotion, the raw emotion, literally, of getting home, putting cozies on, putting the camera on, and, you know, bringing you guys along with me with my fears, going in with this shade, guys. So, you know, it's fearful, but fortunately, I have an amazing husband who told me, like, let's see what you can do with this channel, you know, like, this is your dream and this is what you enjoy, and I want to see, you know, I want to see what the future holds for you. I am so incredibly blessed to be able to do this, you know, and yeah, YouTube's going through all kinds of weird stuff and crazy stuff, and you know, a lot of the times, I mean, it's nothing new, people aren't getting notified, and then their views have been really screwy kind of deal. And I just woke up this morning and I saw a tweet from YouTube that said they're fixing the whole view thing because people weren't getting the views. It was really weird. And here you go, this shade right here. And it's one of those things where when I first lost my job, I did worry about my subscriber count and my view count and everything. You know, I was just like, oh my gosh, I need the views up, I need the subscribers up, I need this and this and this. And then it's one of those things where I woke up one morning and gave it to God and said, you know what? I'm not going to obsess over the views. I'm not going to obsess over the subs. And whatever happens, happens. And I'm not going to worry about it. I'm literally giving it to you. So if my view counts go up, awesome sauce, you know? And I know I'm all over the place. I started talking about Mercury retrograde, and then it just fell into Rhonda Rambles. Sorry. I originally planned on just doing this video and showing you guys a whole different look, and then boom, here we are. I'm gonna actually use this under my brows to actually, and mix it with this to lighten it a smidgen. You know, so I don't know, this is one of those things, you guys know I'm notorious for popping the camera on and not really having a plan, which some will say that'll hurt your channel, but I feel like we're a strong community over here, and I feel like sometimes I want to be raw and not have a clue of what I'm doing on here, because I feel like somebody else may be going through the same thing, you know? It's just a Rhonda Rambles. We're gonna call it a Rhonda Rambles with a look she's probably already done with her CColor Cosmetics Unisex 1 palette. Comments in the comment section where y'all are like, you can tell you really enjoy making these videos. And I'm like, yes, I do. I do. I'm finally enjoying the ride. You know, like part of me wants to go to my old boss and be like, thank you. I didn't like working for you anyways. But thank you, because you did me a favor. You know, you literally did me a favor. And it's one of those things where you just have to trust the process, as hard as it can be at times. But I'm definitely enjoying this, guys, and it means the world to me that you guys even notice. Like, you feel almost like the de-stress that I feel. And I've told you guys from the beginning, it's like a grieving process. I feel like losing your job, especially the way it was dealt with, was god-awful. It was just absolutely awful. And I wouldn't wish it on anybody the way it was done. All I can say is trust the process. Don't feel bad for standing up for yourself. Don't feel bad for, you know, what you believe in. And when something's wrong, don't feel bad for saying that, you know? This is the most random video, but know that it totally makes sense in my head. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna put some liner, some mascara on, and then I do need to get out the door. Okay guys, so I am back with liner and mascara. Now, as far as my liner went, on my waterline, I changed it up. I went back to, I feel like I'm far away. Hold on. I feel like that's better. You know, like we're sitting there, we're chatting with each other at the coffee shop or something. Even though I'm drinking water, but you know, whatever. Anywho, I started digging through my stuff because, like I said, I am trying to re-love things, find things that I used to love. Anyways, this was in, I don't know. It may have even been in a lure box that I used to get. I think it was last year. Oh, you know what? We're not judging how long I keep things, okay? So this is a Cover FX Perfect Pencil Crayon, and I use it in my waterline. And then I don't remember where I got this, either Ipsy or Boxycharm, the Appeal liner. It's a gel liner in forest green. That is on my tight line. Instead of where I normally put black, I put this green. And then for mascara, you guys know I have to clean as I go. Of course, I use my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, the L'Oreal Voluminous. This is in black brown. I put this on, and then I go over top of it with a black mascara. And this, again, was the Big Ego by Tarte that I got in the Boxycharm. I'm trying to love it, and it's still not worth the 23 bucks or whatever it is, guys. But I'm going to use it. And as long as I, like, prime and use, like, a bajillion coats, I can get away with it. Still not worth the money though. Anyways, guys, this is the look. And I don't know, this whole video just went, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this palette is $11.50. I do have a coupon code, HOTMESS10, saves you 10% at checkout. And if you guys have this palette and you create looks with it, make sure to tag me on Instagram because I always love seeing you guys' looks. However, sometimes I don't get notifications when I'm being tagged. It's really annoying, and then I find it like 2 or 3 days later, and I'm like, I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. So anyways, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it enough to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check my description box down below for the coupon code, as well as my second channel, my daughter's channels, all of that good stuff. And if you guys want, I will link these mascaras and the primer by L'Oreal down below. Right now at Ulta, this could be changed by the time that I upload this video, but this primer is only like $6 and change right now, and you can always use their like $3.50 coupon. I have to say, I feel like once I got the rest of my eyeballs on, that the brows aren't freaking me out too bad. We'll see. Anyways, guys, until next time, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Bye.